After talking to more than 100 entrepreneurs, I noticed there are common patterns and common thinking errors that entrepreneurs and business owners are having. And I want to share this one with you. The first one is the all or nothing thinking. Entrepreneurs often fall into this pattern of, oh, either I'm successful or I'm a failure. Or I just talked to a client, when he's not in the right mood for it, he somehow feels a bit down. He thinks, oh, I shouldn't work on it now anyway, because working with this mindset on that task will just destroy it. I have a bad perspective on it, I'll leave a bad taste in my mouth, or I will do bad work and I need to redo it anyway. So let's not just start at all. If I feel shitty, I should not start working. It's all or nothing thinking. And that is hindering people because on the one hand, then they feel very insecure because I'm not fully a success, so I'm a failure, I must be a failure. Or they are procrastinating a lot. If this all or nothing thinking, it also comes down to being very tough to you and very judgy towards yourself, either or. That's not very helpful. The second one is overly positive fortune telling. I'm working with a lot of entrepreneurs, a lot of business owners that are putting big numbers into their mouth. They talk about a lot of big things, a lot of big opportunities. And in the beginning, it even made me feel insecure to ask a couple of basic questions like, oh, I make like 100 million revenue every year. Okay. And then I ask, are you guys profitable? Sounds like such a stupid question. And say, no, we're not profitable yet. Okay. But we have this and this deal, and then we're going to merge with this company, and then this is going to happen. But it's all about the future. People are talking a lot about what is going to happen, where this is going to lead, how fast they are going to scale. And though they're highly overestimating the future, because they don't know how things evolve and they just think about the best possible case, and they surely think that this will happen in a short amount of time. And this overly positive fortune telling makes sense in entrepreneurship because running a business by itself has a lot to do with uncertainty, not knowing how things will turn out. And that often makes people insecure and they want some clarity, they want some stability, and they just think, oh no, things are clear, this and this is what's going to happen. But if you're overly positive fortune telling, you're not taking a closer look to the actual threats that are there. You maybe even become a little lazy and cocky, and you're not seeing the difficulties ahead of you. And that's a problem, a big problem. You're not going to be in business for long thinking that way. Last thinking error is mind reading. I see this a lot in sales. So I also talk to a lot of business owners who have like 1, 2, 3 employees, or maybe they're one-man show and they also do the business calls and like the final sales calls. And I often notice quite some insecurity, and people start to mind read, which is a thinking error as well. They think they can read the mind of the other person. Like, oh, this guy doesn't want to buy anyway. This guy anyway doesn't have enough money. And whenever in the end they say something like, it's like an objection, for example, oh, I need some time, or I don't want to do this right now, it's too expensive or whatever. They should think, okay, he doesn't want to work with me anyway, that's just the way it is. And then they don't actually properly handle objections at the end of the sales call, because they limit themselves already by saying, oh, that's anyway how this person is, so I don't even need to say A, B, C, and D. I don't even need to go into that. I don't even need to ask that question because he's anyway going to say no. And that's going to make you lose, or is losing you, and you lost already a lot of money by mind reading and thinking. Again, that's being overconfident in some way. I think actually there's some insecurity behind. You're actually insecure and you're afraid of rejection and failure. That's why you think, oh no, it's anyway not going to happen. That's why you're withdrawing and not really actually handling objections properly. All right, so all or nothing thinking, that's a big one. Overly positive fortune telling, and the last one, mind reading. Those are two big things. If you want to work on those, if you want to change those, because probably rationally you understood it already, but you're not emotionally there. You're always slipping back into those subconscious thoughts which make you act and feel a certain way, which gives you a certain output. If you want to work on that, schedule a call with me. There's a link below the video. First call is for free. I'm going to share already a couple of strategies based on your personality and your situation, how you can handle that. So make use of of this first free call, and also share this video with anybody else you think might profit from it, and I talk to you soon.